Good evening. Welcome to Kings Island. We're at Winterfest here. I got Chad Showater here with me. And Chad, he's our new PR manager here at Kings Island. Tell us a little bit about your new role here.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. And thanks, Fred, for inviting me here tonight to talk with you. I'm the new director of communications here at Kings Island. I joined in the middle of October, so I'm still getting my feet wet, and it's great to be able to join Kings Island at such an exciting time as we get ready to introduce Winterfest again to the greater Cincinnati community.
I take it you're a Kings Island fan before you got hired on?
I've been a fan for a long time. I started my career here actually way back in high school when I worked in food service. I worked my way through college and then left for a little while, but now I'm back. So
all right. Well, thanks for the information.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Winterfest. Seeing preparations for Winterfest all season long. I mean, if you've been in the park all season long, you've been seeing changes happening, whether it's concrete being poured in areas over by Diamondback, lights being strung, in areas where there's grass. How long have we been preparing for Winterfest? Are we talking months, years?
It depends on who you talk to. We had our last Winterfest was back in 2005, and if you ask some people, they've been preparing for it since then. So we've been talking about it a long time, and really it's taken more than a couple of years to take it from that idea when we were really serious about bringing it back to bringing it to opening night here just a couple of weeks ago.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So definitely a different environment for our ride operators here. They're not used to 30 plus or 30 below degree temperatures every night. How have they reacted to working in the cooler temperatures?
Oh, sure. Well, the ride operators are just excited to be here. You have operators, who live for the summers. They want to be here. They want to be interacting with the guests. They want to see Kings Island fans come out and be able to ride those rides. So when we told them we were bringing Winterfest back, they were very excited about that. They were lining up to be able to come back and operate those rides. It is different temperatures. We want to make sure that they're comfortable at all times, and we do everything we can to make sure that they're able to do their job safely and effectively.
So how many different shows do we have going on and entertainment going on here at Winterfest? We know we've got close to 100 things going on during the regular season. How many different rides and attractions do we got going on here at Winterfest?
Yeah, we have, in the past, Winterfest has had, around 30 activities, including entertainment, including attractions, and other things to do. This year at Winterfest, coming back in 2017, we have a little more than 50 different activities for them. That includes high-quality shows. It includes the up to 17 rides, including Mystic Timbers, just going around and seeing the more than 5 million lights, ice skating on the Royal Fountain, all of that, just a number of things for families to be able to do. In fact, we're hearing you can't do it in one night.
Well, that's my question. How many visits does it take to be able to hit all the shows and see all the entertainment and hit all the rides?
Yeah.
Do we have a number yet, or we do know?
I think it depends on who you talk to and how fast they're going. But I've talked to guests that have been here a couple of times. They still haven't been able to see it all. So,
well, this is my third night here in the park for Winterfest, and we've definitely not hit everything for sure. So, there's still shows I haven't seen and things every time I walk in. Was that there last week? Was that here last night? So you turn around, you see all kind of different stuff everywhere. And to come in to see the Royal Fountains and the skating, it's absolutely beautiful. Like you said, 5 million lights and LED lights, and the facade on the buildings is just amazing. And check out our Facebook and Twitter posts. I've been posting lots of pictures because I can't seem to stop taking pictures and posting.
Me either.
So, an enthusiast question from KIC. How has this altered the maintenance schedule for the maintenance guys who are tearing trains off the track and getting them prepared for next spring? How does that help work for them?
Right. So, a lot of our maintenance schedule hasn't changed. So the rides that aren't operating right now, they're in the same process they would be from the end of the season in the fall to going down and completely rebuilding those coaster cars and making sure that they're ready to go. That's a 3 to 4 month process. Mm-hmm. So for some of the attractions, the reason they're not operating right now is because we need to make sure they're ready to go in the spring.
So if we had them running, they may not be ready opening day.
And we want to make sure they're open on opening day.
Gotcha.
Right.
So what was the hardest part about preparing for Winterfest? I mean, is it stringing 5 million lights, getting the fountains ready?
Right.
What's the hardest part about getting Winterfest ready?
Well, hard is, it depends on who you talk to, of course, right? But I would say that in watching the associates here as they're preparing for Winterfest, they're so passionate about giving the guests that great experience. It's hard to pull them back and say, you guys have done a fantastic job and we can open now.
Right.
So they've poured their heart and soul into making this an incredible experience for families.
Going from Haunt to Winterfest in 3 weeks, and the transformation in the park has been phenomenal. So,
Right.
I'm sure you guys talk to those guys, but I'm sure they're tired at this point, because they've definitely worked their butts off to get the park transformed into what it is.
Yes, they are an incredible group of people that made this happen. It was a labor of love for them. And I think, depending on who you ask, they may say they're not done yet. And that's because they're so passionate about that experience that they want to keep tweaking and making things better.
Right.
So, their job may never end in their eyes, but
Probably.
they've done a pretty incredible job. And we're just so proud of them and being able to provide this experience for our guests in the wintertime. To experience that once again is something we're all very proud of.
Well, thank you very much, Chad,
Thank
for
you.
talking with us and taking time out here at Kings Island Central.